Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, November 13th, 2025. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. On November 6th, the Honorable Spencer Brand spoke to recent developments with regard to a well site in the Braziers area as the Nevis Island Administration's water exploration project continues. He was making his statement as Minister of Water Services during a sitting of the Nevis Island Assembly.
We were able to attain the depth that we had targeted in Braziers, and we encountered what appeared to have been some very unpleasant scent and smell coming from that well, Madam President. We therefore, Madam President, sought to engage some tests and some analysis of what we were seeing radiating from that well.
According to Minister Brand, a chemical reaction observation and meter monitoring were conducted on the site.
It was revealed, Madam President, that we were finding that there was some chemicals that were radiating from that well. We saw carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and one of the good ones, oxygen. We also saw some volatile organic compound, Madam President, coming from that well. And Madam President, let me make it very clear. These were in very limited and low concentration.
Minister Brandt noted that the well was subsequently sealed.
We ensured, Madam President, that we engage in all of the necessary safety measures, in all of the necessary mitigative procedures to ensure that there were no contamination, Madam President, to the area or to the workers who were engaged in the drilling exercise. Madam President, we took a decision that we would seal that well to ensure that there were no escape in the environment, that there were no contamination that were radiating in the environs. So that has been done, Madam President. It is a bit unfortunate, Madam President, because as we seek to pursue our water exploration exercise here on the island of Nevis, we were very hopeful that in the Braziers and Hamilton area we would find another high-yielding well, but that did not turn out to be the case, Madam President. I am, however, happy to report that the drillers are now back in the Descent area, where, based on the geological data, they are hoping that the Descent area would prove to be much more successful as they continue that exercise.
Minister of Water Services, the Honorable Spencer Brand. The Nevis Electricity Company Limited, NEVLEC, has deployed 3 skilled team members to Jamaica to assist with restoration efforts following the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. On Tuesday, November 11th, Emergency Supervisor Rishon Maynard, accompanied by linesmen Leman Laville and Shamar Monroe, departed Nevis to join other regional efforts to rebuild Jamaica's electrical grid in affected communities. NEVLEC says the mission reflects its unwavering commitment to regional solidarity and mutual support during times of crisis. The team brings not only technical expertise, but also a spirit of compassion and resilience, a reinforcement of the shared strength of Caribbean unity. The Nevis Electricity Company extends thanks to the Caribbean Electric Utilities Corporation, CAREC, for coordinating the vital initiative and wishes NEVLEC's team and all participating crews continued safety and success. Still to come, disaster management volunteers and counselors on Nevis benefit from Trauma-Free World Training Series. I'll be right back with the details following this break.
One of the few places that has an untouched beauty that has captivated the hearts of many. Nevis is everything you imagine.
Welcome back. The Nevis Electricity Company Limited, NEVLEC, participated in the 2025 CAREC Resilient Energy Community CAREC conference and exhibition from October 19th to 23rd in the Dominican Republic. Representing NEVLEC were Human Resources Manager Caroline Liebert, who participated in sessions on workforce transformation, sustainability integration, and capacity building, key areas for preparing Caribbean utilities for the evolving energy landscape. And project engineer Naftali Irar, who participated in technical workshops addressing grid modernization, microgrid deployment, and renewable energy integration. Overall, the participants gained useful insights into overcoming regulatory and financing barriers. Under the theme Powering Progress Together, the conference brought together regional and international energy leaders to explore practical solutions for a sustainable, low-carbon future. It featured dynamic discussions with policymakers, investors, and technology pioneers, offering valuable perspectives on energy resilience, sustainable financing, and emerging technologies. NEVLEC says its participation in CAREC 2025 is a reflection of its dedication to advancing energy solutions that benefit the people of Nevis and the wider Caribbean region. The Nevis Disaster Management Department recently hosted the Trauma-Free World training series, which the department says is an inspiring journey toward healing and resilience. The training was facilitated by Rick and Ann Smith, who lead trainings globally to help organizations become trauma-informed. From October 27th to 29th, participants, who included representatives of the Behavioral Health and Wellness Center, school guidance counselors, and disaster community communications ambassadors, explored the Advanced Trauma Competent Care course, learning how to recognize, respond to, and heal trauma through compassion, safety, and connection. The presentation skills course from October 30th to 31st equipped the participants to effectively share these life-changing principles within their communities. Having completed the training, the participants are now affiliate trainers ready to lead, teach, and multiply trauma-informed care across Nevis and the wider region, helping children, teens, and adults with trauma in their past along their journeys. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.